I had a run of headaches where I was having 6 to 12 attacks a day. Obviously my body, my mind, I was exhausted, you weren't thinking, and I come to the point where I had nothing left to give in life. And I just thought, I can't go on anymore, this is not worth living for. If I'm going to be in pain like this day in, day out for the rest of my life, why put my family through this? Why put myself through this? It would be easier take my own life. My headaches first started 9 years ago. I was walking along a beachfront and I got this excruciating pain in my head. And as time went on, the headaches grew from weekly to daily. These were the headaches that you could not control. You were absolutely screaming in pain. I was on the floor, I was banging my head. I wanted to put my head into a brick wall. The quickest appointment I could get was with a consultant at James Cook. I had a brain scan done, found nothing untoward there, and he concluded that there were cluster headaches. Then I looked up on the internet what cluster headaches were all about and found, well, yes, this is part of the reason why I'm getting these headaches, and all the symptoms started to fall in. So over the next year and a half, I visited him. We took various medications, tried various tablets. We've come to a point where the consultant says, right, we've tried everything and there's nothing more we can do. I left the hospital and I sat in the car and thought, well, where do I go from here? I'm still getting headaches on a daily basis. They've tried everything. And I felt deflated and I thought, well, and I went back and spoke to the wife and explained everything, and she was quite shocked that I had just left us to my own devices. I was coming a recluse, I didn't want to go out. Family would say, oh, we're going out to such and such. No, I'm all right, I'll just stay here. Because you had the fear factor, you didn't want to spoil their day by you having a headache. I looked up on the internet and seen Dr Gulve had some success with the implant, that he had tried it out, so I contacted him direct.
Colin actually came to see me on his own accord when he heard the news that we are using a new implant for cluster headache. Colin was suffering from cluster headaches for many years, has seen neurologists, tried various medications, and was told there is nothing else that can be done.
I met Dr Gulve and we discussed, and I think it was in September, and he said he had a vacancy to fit the device in November. The 5th or the 12th, I think he said. And I says, well, we may as well do it on the 5th, which is bonfire night, so we'll have an explosion. I was excited. I wanted to get down there and get on. I wasn't worried about the operation. I wasn't worried about anything. All I wanted to do was have the device fitted to see if it could change my life. I was pain-free, and that's the first time in 9 years, and it just changed my life, and I felt like a new person. Driving down from Glasgow one day, and I thought, well, isn't this a lovely drive through the M8 to all the mountains and hills, and I hadn't experienced that. I'm happier, I'm more outgoing, I'm sleeping, I'm not in pain, my body's not fighting this pain all the time. Obviously I'm enjoying life now. I've got other things planned for my family, trips away, holidays away, just day-to-day enjoyment with my grandkids.
So Colin, at his last follow-up, was doing really well. He has not taken any of his medication or his high-flow oxygen, which is cumbersome to carry at work, during holidays and everywhere else. And on the quality of life measure, which is called Euroqual, he scored 1, which is a perfect health, while the UK average is 0.8.
To Dr Gulve, he's my saviour. He's the first consultant I've came across who really seemed to have the patient's point of view to be interested and wanting to help, not just I'm a number on his books. And I felt as though I could talk to him and he understood, and he was prepared to help us. And he's the only one in 9 years that I've came across. And if anybody else has cluster headaches, they want to get in contact with him, because I think he's amazing that he's changed my life.